Gentlemen, let's play hockey.
Hey everybody, welcome. We're here in Arnprior. Game's about to start. We have the Smith Falls Rideaus taking on the Arnprior Rivermen. Game 2 this weekend of the open home. Last night's game 9-4 loss for the Rivermen, win for the Rideaus. And it was quite a game. Now notables you'll see today. Killeen's out tonight, Missick in net tonight for the Rivermen. Looks like we got Slack in net again for the Rideaus. And should be a great game. I'm going to jump real quick into a commercial for our sponsor, and then we'll be right back with the game.
The Arnprior Rivermen team and stream supporter, Mulvihill Insurance. For auto insurance, home insurance, boat insurance, motorcycle insurance, travel insurance, or recreational insurance. Open Monday to Fridays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. At Mulvihill Insurance, our rates are bar down the best, just like the Rivermen slap shots. So give Mulvihill Insurance a call or visit mulvihillinsurance.com. Why wouldn't you?
All right, so we're about to go here. Like I said, guys, we have about 2:03 remaining here on the clock, and we'll be kicking in. So we're going to flip it over and let you guys see the players come on the ice.
For today's game between the Smith Falls Rideaus and your Arnprior Rivermen. A quick announcement before we begin. Please be advised that there is no smoking allowed anywhere on the premises. Now please welcome to the ice today's flag bearers and volunteer perpetrators. Zach DeFalco, Sutter Wheeler, Reed DeFalco, and Cameron Kimbrey.
So we have the flag bearers here on the ice, and I was just giving the link out to some viewers. We're going to be sharing that around with the team. So we got ourselves a gentleman with a beard and a red suit here. So onto the ice comes the Smith Falls Rideaus. There's 30 seconds remaining here, and then we will be getting the home team coming onto the ice. The Rideaus are ready for this second game as they want the W.
Welcome to the ice, your Arnprior Rivermen. Starting lineup for the Rivermen today, number 8, Cole Tech. Number 22, John Enright. Number 27, Jeff Gulo. Number 42, Brett Ashton. Number 69, Stephen Bird. And starting goal, number 86, Eric Mixick.
That's Eric Missick again in net tonight instead of Patrick Killeen, who did play last night.
Very special guest visiting us today. Please welcome Santa to the ice for a ceremonial face-off.
Ho, 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 he's coming to the ice to drop the puck, ladies and gentlemen, here in this Arnprior Rivermen
Kindly ask Rivermen Captain
Smith Falls Rideaus game.
Rideaus Captain Brent Costello to come to join us for the face-off.
And there you have that ceremonial puck drop by Santa Claus.
Please give a big Rivermen round of applause for Santa making the big trip all the way out here from the North Pole. Thank you very much.
And they're going to be grabbing a picture here with the flag bearers for the game. And there we're getting that picture taken with Adrian Moyes, owner of the Rivermen, and play tape.
We now ask you if you are able to please rise, remove your caps, and join us for our national anthem.
Well, one more time again, we'll welcome you here to the Nick Smith Center at the Burt Hall Arena. The Arnprior Rivermen were in third place and looking to bring up themselves into second last night. Fortunately, a loss to the Rideaus of 9-4 now has the Rivermen sitting in fifth and the Rideaus sitting in second. Now, there is a double home and home series happening this weekend between Tweed and Deserano, so there's a chance that neither one may be in the second place here at the end of this game. But for now, the Rideaus are second and the Rivermen are fifth. And off the starting of the game here, the Rivermen give on chase, but now the Rideaus are coming back at it. A shot on the Mystic and a second one that goes up high here in the first 20 seconds. So both teams have had a quick little opportunity in both ends, but nothing coming of it just yet. That face off there, body's falling down, but coming out of it with the puck is the Smith Falls Rideaus, number 14, who sends it over to the far side, and that shot gets deflected back over here where these Rideaus will pick it back up. They're getting a bit of a cycle game going on here, but it's intercepted by the Rivermen and gets sent out down the ice. There is a foot chase for it, no icing here, and a hit in behind the net, but the Rideaus come out with the puck. Here comes 11 with a chip pass off the boards and in deep into the zone. He is coming in with number 48. And that puck comes around to the side, but they're able to get that through to Missick, and now will be fought on the boards and then shot in deep off into the corner. The Rideaus are doing a good job right now controlling the puck in the zone, but the Rivermen look like they've collected it, and now they're going to start their way out here, where Adrian Moyes comes in, steps over the blue line, and just sends that puck in deep. That puck's going to be picked up behind that by Peck out to Moyes, who's going to try to center that puck in a dangerous area in front of Slack, but unable to get out. Now Peck does get a shot on Slack, but Slack just ends that easily off to the side. And now here comes the puck. Missick comes out hot to play the puck, and he got it to Adrian Moyes, who centered that up. But it was intercepted by the Rideaus, and now the Rideaus 53 is going to fight his way through, but unable to get that puck through onto the net. We have a penalty coming here. The referees are going to be making a call for hooking.
That you go to the box, 2 minutes by yourself.
So that's going to be Adrian Moyes, number 17 from the Arnprior Rivermen. 2 minutes for hooking here at the 18:24 mark here in the first period. So this will be the Rideaus' first chance to try out the power play here on Mystic. They had a good game last night. There was a lot of power plays for Arnprior. They were unable to convert on them, but the Rideaus are looking to now get a lead.
Number 17, Adrian Boyes, 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 18 minutes, 24 seconds.
And a shot high in on Mystic. Comes off the body, goes back over the boards, but the Rideaus are doing a great job at cycling that puck. Shot in an eye, that might have been deflected. If not, it was just shot off to the side, but it's over into the corner and a nice spotty there onto the corner. And a centering pass was jumped on by the Rideaus, and it is now 1-0. That face-off is won by the Rivermen. Now they do have to cycle it back to the defense and get it back out here. Where you see if the Rivermen are able to respond here, down by 1 in the first period now early.
Smith's Falls goal scored on the power play by number 48, Eric Ritzel. Assisted by number 11, Kyle Dowd. And by number 16, Brett Costello. Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 51 seconds.
And the Rivermen win the face-off, and they're going to cycle it over to the far boards, where they're going to be starting to be pressured off by the Rideaus, and they're going to have to fire off to the far side where there's some empty space. A intercepted puck by 17 is going to come in, and he's going to drive and try to cut towards the net, but he's met by a body and bumped off the puck. And now the Rivermen come out the other way, driving down the line here. That's Halford who has the puck in, driving it behind the net. He's still on that puck, looking for an outlet pass. He gets a pass off, and it gets centered, and there's a shot, and that's off the post, and it's sitting there open, and another shot, and it's whistled, and the bodies are starting to fly now there in front of the net, as they are not happy with all the whacking that was going on there. We're going to get a roughing call here. It looks like it's going against the Rideaus, number 44. So 2 minutes for roughing. And now we're going to see the Rivermen's response with their power play. Last night it didn't work out well for them. We're hoping today it's a little better for them in this game to give them a chance to get back in it. And that face-off is won by the Rideaus. In behind the net they go, and they're going to center it to the boards to get it out, and it's going to get picked up by the Rivermen.
2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 17 minutes, 4 seconds. Your Arnprior Rivermen on the power play.
So the Rivermen are having a bit of a hard time getting out of their zone and into the Rideaus zone, and it keeps getting turned over in the neutral zone where the Rideaus just pump it back in deep into the zone. 35 seconds is wiped off the power play with no offensive attack yet by the Rivermen. Rivermen now are stepping over the blue line and looking like they're going to drive that puck and try to center it in front of the net, but it does not meet anybody. Comes right out to the Rideaus, who carry it back out over the blue line, and they're going to drive it in deep in behind the net of the Rivermen while waiting for support here. One man down, killing off the time. And a chase for the puck is Alex Halford, but the Dowsack plays that puck really well off to a defender, and they get down in the zone quickly. We have 45 seconds remaining here in the power play for the Rideaus. And there's a little bit of a body on the board there, but here comes Halford, shot wide of the net. That puck's going to get chipped out over the blue line. And here comes the Rideaus, 2-on-1, and a pass that doesn't make it through. It missed the intended receiver and also missed Mystic's glove. And that puck is drilled in hard around the boards and is met by the Rivermen who are going to try to get that puck cycled around there. But the puck goes around wide and misses everybody, and now is going to go down deep into the Rivermen zone. And a misplayed puck there in front of Missick. They have to peel back to get it. The Rivermen are playing a little sloppy here at the start of the game, and they need to do something if they want to turn this around. And that puck's going to come all the way down to Slack, who's just going to tap it to his defender. And they're going to get some fresh legs moving here on the breakout. But the puck gets turned over at the blue line, and they have to cycle back. And now they drive in over the blue line, and a quick pass to McKinney doesn't make it through. And they have to fight for it from the corner. A shot at the side of the net, and Missick was looking the other way, and they had a great opportunity. But it was stopped, and now some shoving after the whistle. I think Missick was looking completely the other way on that one. And as he spun back around, just as the puck was being batted beside him. Now here come the Rivermen the other way. Trying to turn that save that Missick just made into something down the other end to give their team some momentum here in this home game. And Slack has to poke hard towards the post with his foot as that puck was getting jabbed in. He was quick over there to get it and hold hard on that post. 14:03 remaining here in the first period. 1-0 for the Rideaus. On this visiting Saturday here, Santa dropped the puck. And the Rideaus are looking for a gift. The second win would give them a significant lead over the Rivermen as they chase down second place. They are in second place, but after this weekend, there is a lot that could happen and change and put people, so they want the most points so they can hold that spot available after the weekend. Big save there by Missick, or by Slack. Shot in from the point. Grabbed it up by his glove. And that puck's going to go into the corner, and they're going to get that puck back out. Again, Rivermen are having a hard time maintaining and maintaining control in the offensive zone. A lot of times they're getting in and then it's getting quickly turned over. Here come the Rideaus the other way, and they try to shoot that one in on net, but it's going to hit the body and go off wide, but they're going to remain possession. And a big hit by Adrian Moyes on the blue line. Here comes the Rivermen, and I'm not sure where the puck ended up going actually there. I'm not sure if it caught the body or it just went wide. Drive and a high blast over the net, hits the glass and comes down, but definitely had Slack thrown off there as he looked like he awkwardly tried to make a save on it. Here comes the Rideaus the other way, and they're going to stop up, leaving the puck for the trailing man to come in as he's going to come around the backside of the net, looking for an option to center that pass out to and get a good opportunity, but the missed pass in behind the net comes out, but number 47 picks it up, drives the blue line and fires it in on Missick, and now there's a scramble in front of the net, but the puck is batted away by the defender, and Missick's able to get back up to his feet. Now here comes the Rivermen the other way with a drive and a shot that goes off Slack, up, out of play. It is 1-0 here in the first period. 11:57 remaining of time here in this first period. 1-0 for the Rideaus over the Rivermen. and the Rivermen are struggling to have a strong pressure. They need to get consistent pressure against these Rideaus. As we saw last night, without pressure, there's not much answer for these Rideaus. Feel like I'm playing Guitar Hero. Woo! And an opportunity in front of the net. And how did that not go in? That was a great shot. And I think Slack was able to get a hold of it. That play is whistled down. I believe the puck might have went out. I lost track of it there. We hope you're enjoying this broadcast here of the EOSHL's Arnprior Rivermen home game against the Smith Falls Rideaus. This is a battle here for the West and has been a home-and-home series. If you missed the first game, it is on B2SN. Check it out, but not while this game's on. You're going to want to see this. Lots of bodies in the way, so we're having a hard time tracking the puck there, but it comes out to center, but is intercepted by the Rivermen, and a body onto the Rivermen player, gets that puck bounced back going the other way, and a break for the Rideaus, but unable to get the handle off and fire it there. Or Missick may have been in a bit of trouble. Good play there at the blue line by the Rivermen, gets that puck turned over, and they're now coming with numbers 3 on 2. And a shot just from a bad angle on to Slack, gets grabbed up, and they'll hold the whistle. Impact's going to drive in there, take a bump, but he holds on to the puck as he keeps fighting with it into the feet of the Rideaus players. He has support there, but is unable to get that puck. It gets flicked down the other way, and here comes number 6 for the Rideaus, and a big hit! That took him off his feet. Otherwise, he would have had a clear break to the net, and here comes Pack the other way, shot and dealt with by Slack and put over into the corner. Another body's going to go down here. The bodies are falling everywhere. And now the bodies are starting to bump into each other. This is what we were expecting to come out of last night's game in the third period. And as we said, it may get carried over to this game. It looks like it started to, as they are hitting significantly in the first period of this game here. Picked up the puck by the Rideaus, and a great opportunity from short side, and unable to pound that one through. And a change for the Rivermen gives the Rideaus an opportunity to bust in, but it's grabbed up by the defense, and now it's popped out the other way, and the Rivermen are unable to spring the player. Backing comes the other way by the Rideaus, in behind the net of Missick. And they're going to fight off on the far corner boards there to try to get that puck, but it is grabbed up by the Rivermen, and they're going to come out 3 on 3 here, and that puck's going to hit a leg and trickle through to Slack. .902 remaining here in the first period in Arnprior at the Nick Smith Center. Again, it is 1-0 for the Rideaus over the Rivermen. The Rivermen are gaining well, they did have possession, but the player there for the Rivermen took it out to recollect as he was too close to the line. But the Rideaus now have the puck, and they're starting to get that pass going forward all the way down the zone, in behind the net for icing. The Rideaus are doing a great job going, evading the player, try to get that puck out, but now the Rivermen have jumped on it, and the Rideaus need numbers to get that puck out and over the blue line. They're going to step over the red line and flick it in, and Missick is going to grab that puck and shovel pass it off to his defender. But the Rideaus are doing a great job pressuring the Rivermen, and that was a shot from a bad angle that's just neatly directed into the corner by Missick. But they're going to bring that puck and they're going to get it around the side of the net, and a centering pass one time, but it got tipped and didn't make its way to the net. Now here come the Rideaus, the Rivermen, sorry. And great opportunity there. Holford had centered that pass. I didn't catch the number there of who it went off to, but definitely had a great one-time opportunity. Couldn't get that through Slack though. We're going to now set up to the left of Slack here with 7:53 remaining in the first period. And Moyes is going to step up to the draw, and he loses it to the Rideaus. The Rideaus are able to take it behind their net, and they cut through in a dangerous spot there beside the net, but make it out, no problem. Now here come the Rideaus, and a great play by the Rivermen defenseman to poke that puck. Otherwise, the Rideaus player would have been right by him. A great shot by Peck, but then it just gets grabbed and fired down the other way for icing. 7:27 remaining in the first, 1-0 here. And it's going to come all the way back down to the right of Slack. We hope everyone watching right now is enjoying the game. We love predictions, so if you want and you're on the YouTube, jump in the chat on the YouTube and let us know who you think's going to win the game and what the score will be. I'll be looking for those comments, everybody, on the YouTube chat in the intermission so I can give some predictions. Now the Rivermen are going to start back the other way, and a errant pass didn't make it. Adrian Moyes got flipped back to the D, and that got tipped and hit the ceiling, popping back down. Whistle on the play. We got some heat going on here in the Nick Smith now. I might be able to take off my jacket here soon. The Rivermen seem to be hesitant to advance the puck here. They do get ahead now. And they're going to step over the blue line. And a centering opportunity into the slot. Didn't make it through cleanly and was not a great opportunity for the Rivermen. Now the puck's going to come back out, and the Rideaus are going to come the other way and dodging a check at the blue line, and he lost the puck in the process, was the Rideaus player. Now the Rivermen come back, and they're going to dump it in deep on Slack. Slack is going to shovel that off to his defender, who's going to come out the other way with the puck now, pressing it forward. And that puck was tipped on the cross-ice pass. And the puck's going to go in down behind Missick's net. And it's going to get picked up by the Rivermen all the way out to the red line. The 44 is going to send it back in to the far side, but it's grabbed by the Rivermen. And now a stretch pass, 91, all alone shot. Big save by Slack to keep it 1-0. think that puck went behind the net there and just missed the side there. Otherwise, Slack may have gotten beat there. But I could be wrong. He could have touched it. Hard to see on this little screen, but we'll be checking that one in replays for sure. And we have an icing call here. The ref's saying something here. I'm not sure what he's saying. It looks like they're going to be doing the face-off to the left of Slack. And that one is going to be grabbed up by the Rideaus on the board. But another great opportunity from the point from the Rivermen. Keeps that puck in deep as they keep fighting on it, looking for an open spot. They had number 11 wide open, and he didn't get the pass, but he ended up taking down the player for the Rideaus. There was no call, and now they're going to get it dumped down. And it's just going to go to center and be picked right back up by the Rivermen, who are going to keep on the pressure. They don't want to get it anywhere past the red line. And offside is the call. 4:04 remaining here in the first period. And we have a whistle here for a call coming. I believe. Nope. No call. Maybe the referee was indicating a hand pass or a high stick. I'm not exactly sure. But no one's going to the box yet, so we'll say it's just an offside over here. Ooh, and a big dodge there by a hit, or for a hit there by the Rivermen, but the Rideaus player made a big dodge, and then a collision there on the boards. Two Rivermen and a Rideaus player. Everyone seems to be fine and up at it here. Now they're going to come the other way here. And that puck's going to be just shovel passed in behind the net and retrieved there picked up by the Rivermen, who are now going to work their way to fight that puck out into the slot zone and get a dangerous opportunity, but the puck is fired over to the boards, picked up by the D, put right back in on Slack, who glove saves it like it's nothing. Again, if you're watching the game on YouTube right now, please give us your predictions. Who's going to win the game? What's the score going to be here in Arnprior? We're looking forward to see your predictions. 3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the first period. There is a whistle here, and what do we have? Booking's the call. Number 26 for the Rideaus will sit for 2 or less as the power play for the Rivermen is going to fire up here again late in the first. And that puck gets fired all the way out down and is met by Missick, who's going to leave it there for his defender as they recollect. And that puck goes in my net. Slack gets the puck.
2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 3 minutes, 1 second.
That was Mike McKinney, 2 minutes. And the Rideaus are doing a great job right now keeping the Rivermen at bay. They haven't got really any pressure past the red line here. Peck turns the puck over there, and it is grabbed by the Rideaus, but they are met by a number of Rivermen's stick and unable to get that puck in a deeper butt. Again, they're doing a great job fighting that puck along the boards and making the Rivermen go for it. There should be a tripping call here. There is going to be a tripping call to the Rideaus. And a great opportunity, missed the net there. That's going to come back here and hit by the Rideaus player. They're not happy. They're going to be down 5-on-3 here with 45 seconds to go on the first penalty with 1:47 remaining in the first period. This is the time now that the Rivermen need to get a goal. They've had too many power play missed opportunities. They need to put one in here to get this game tied up with the Rideaus. But the puck is gobbled up by the Rideaus and fired down to Missick, who's just going to leave it there for his defender.
2 minutes tripping. Time of penalty, 1:47 seconds.
And again, the puck is just turned, fired down the other zone, met by Missick. This power play is not doing very well, especially with a 5-on-3. They can't even gain pressure into the zone without turning it over right away. They need to gain possession up the zone and start cycling it around, looking for the open man.
Last minute of play in the first period.
One of the penalties is out, so it's a 5-on-4 now. And that puck is being dealt with quite well by the Rideaus in their zone. Big shot, shoulder down by Slack and grabbed up with 59 seconds remaining on the penalty. 46.1 seconds remaining in the first period here. Arnprior needs to find an answer for this power play, as they've had a number of opportunities this weekend and have not been able to cash one in yet. And a good save by Slack, a dangerous opportunity, but it just got poked out of the way by the defender. And now they're going to try to push that puck through, out to the point, and a shot in and grabbed with a glove save by Slack. He can see it, he's going to be able to save it at this point. 28.2 seconds remaining in the first period, 41 seconds remaining on the power play, and it's 1-0 Smith Falls currently. And they're going to move that puck back and forth from the point area, trying to get that open, and a great opportunity in front of the net. A scramble there, and the players were celebrating, but the ref didn't make a call here for the goal. And what is going to happen here? So we're going to be getting a conversation here by the referees to see if that was a power play goal or not. And it's a goal! Maybe not. They just pointed, one ref indicated goal and started skating. Oh, what do we have here? 2-minute unsportsmanlike call to number 47 for the Rideaus, giving the Rivermen again another 5-on-3. There's only 17.6 seconds remaining here in the first period, 30 seconds remaining on the first penalty. I'm not sure what happened there, but there was no goal, but a penalty called.
Smith Falls penalties, number 47, Ben Paisley. 2 minutes for delay of game. Time of the penalty, 17 seconds.
And that's going to be it for this period. What we have going on, we have 12 seconds remaining on the penalty. First penalty to the Rideaus. 1:42 remaining on the second penalty to the Rideaus here. So there's going to be a 5-on-3 for a little bit of time here. The Rideaus are having a little chat with the referees, both of them here at center ice. So we'll see what comes of this here. We're going to be coming to an intermission show here for a second, but before that, we want to find out what's going on here for you guys. So right now, the referee is talking to the scorekeeper. The other referee is chatting with, I believe that's McNamee from the Smith Falls Rideaus, and now they're going to be coming back over here. And it looks like all discussion is stopped, and they're going to bring out the Zamboni. So I'm going to jump back over here. Oh, as you guys can see my face hitting too many buttons. So what do we got going on here? I see some messages. So Justin Allery says 6-4 Rideaus. Time for Michigan. You're right, buddy. They need to get a Michigan in here. Zach Ludley, I guess. I'm sorry, I screw up your name every time. I'm horrible with names. Hope you feel good. I screwed it up. I screw up everybody's. 3-2 Rivermen. OT winner Logan Lefebvre with an absolute twine-seeking missile from the point to win the game. Yes! We love it. We love it. The Rideaus PK has been lights out since last night, killing absolutely everything. That's from Justin. He's right. They have been doing crazy, and Slack sees everything. So take it to Toronto. Oh, no. Are we picking on Toronto again, guys? So I'm just looking here. We got 12 minutes and 15 seconds left. As we can see here, we got a 6-4 Rideaus. We got a 3-2 Rivermen. Who knows what's going to happen? It's a close game, 1-0 though. That's a great score for this game. The Rivermen are keeping it close. They just can't break down that penalty kill here for the Rideaus. I don't know if it's the penalty killing is just superior on the Rideaus, or if the Rivermen's power play is just not connecting. Either way, we're going to see what happened here. The potential goal that went, and then there was no goal. Because delay of game was what the call was. He must have knocked off the net beforehand. They gave him a call for it. Either way, he's in the box. 1-0. Loving this here. Hope you guys are enjoying the game. We're going to be back in about 9 minutes or so to get the second period started for you. I'm going to put you guys back over onto the intermission cam. We hope you're enjoying it. We'll see you guys back in a minute. I'm back. I've just been looking at these comments. So it looks like I'm going to screw up this name for sure. Lefebvre, whatever. 64. He's going to have a night, they say. I love it. I don't know what's happening in this game, but I'm enjoying it. Let's take a look here real quick. Our first period. 18-21 in the first period. Number 17 for the Arnprior Rivermen, Adrian Moyes, 2 minutes for hooking. And that cost them a goal at 17:47. Number 48, Eric Wetzel scored with assist to number 11, Kyle Dowell, and number 53, Adam Church. No goal scoring for the Rivermen. And as for the Rideaus penalties, 44, Andrew DeCaroon, 2 minutes for roughing. Number 26, Michael McKinney, 2 minutes for hooking. We had one, number 9, Brett Van Stralen, if I screwed that up, 2 minutes for tripping. And then 47, Ben Beasley, 2 minutes delay a game. So we do have a 12-second penalty remaining here up on the penalty. 12 seconds for the first one and 1:42 for the second. So we're going to have a shortened 5-on-3 here for 12 seconds and then a 5-on-4 for 1:30. We'll see if the Rivermen are able to bring this game back. It has been quite a game so far. Again, we want to thank you everyone for tuning in. And we are going to get back and ready here for this second period here at the Nick Smith Center on Saturday, December 17th. One day away from my birthday. And that puck is just sitting there, and it's grabbed by a couple of Rivermen sticks. They finally come out with it, and here comes Halford now, sends a pass over, and they're going to set up and try to get some position here. Now it's a 5-on-4 again here. Oh. And a great shot in on Slack, handled well, off to the side, picked back up by the Rivermen. They're going to get their cycle game going back here again as they're trying to get some distance from the Rideaus to get a shot on. They need to get this power play to break this penalty kill. It hasn't in 2 days. And a great opportunity there. But that was Jesse Dick there with a great opportunity to miss it. Halford is in there with pressure, but the puck gets out to the point, and now is bad back in and comes out and all the way down. It's met by Missick, who shovels the pass up. And here's a breakaway opportunity. And a big, big save by Slack. Now they're going to come back the other way, and a hot shot high and off the glass with 32 seconds remaining here on the penalty to Beasley for delay of game. And Peck tries to drive through two Rideaus players, but is unable to and has to turn back around. And here they come the other way. And a centering pass out of the zone. They're going to have to get back set up as they dump that puck in deep. Penalty is now over. It's all even strength here. And the Rideaus were able again to kill off the penalty. And that's going to come inside deep. It looks like that puck went out of play there, but it's going to come in deep. And there, that puck gets now bad at the blue line outside, but unable to be collected by the Rivermen as the Rideaus spin back the other way, and they start to move forward, and the Rideaus player was driven offside by the Rivermen player, and the offside is called. And that's a win by the Rivermen. They're going to send it back D to D. as they try to get some distance for their forwards to bring that puck out and get in deep with it. They're going to drive it in behind the net. Slack's going to pick that puck up and flick it off around the boards. That goes out of play. Are we going to have a call? And it looks like Slack is going to take a 2-minute delay of game penalty, which will be cut. Will be served by number 12 here for the Rideaus.
Smith Falls penalty to number 12, Andrew McKenney. 2 minutes for delay of game. Time of the penalty, 17 minutes, 33 seconds.
And that was a great glove save by Missick here on the power play. The Rivermen are going to set this puck up, trying to find a hole that will work to get it through towards Slack. And a great centering opportunity, but it got nicked by the player's stick and goes off into the corner. That puck's going to make it back to the blue line, and it's going to be set here. They're going to get a shot in on Slack. The rebound comes out to the Rivermen player, and we have a call. I think we have something going on with Slack's helmet. The whistle was blown, the ref threw up his arms, and Slack is working right now with his helmet. So I think he may have lost his bucket there, and they just wanted to slow down the play. Now there is a penalty here still for the Rideaus. It is 1:13 remaining here on the penalty to the Rideaus. Helmet fell off. And the Rivermen are backpedaling in their zone, looking to get a path to drive their players in here for the power play, but they keep turning this puck over to the Rideaus, and that's not helping them get any type of constant pressure here in on them. 50 seconds remaining here in the power play with 16:10 remaining in the second period. And the Rideaus just dump it down in on Missick, who's going to pick up that puck and leave it for his defender with 40 seconds remaining in the penalty here to the Rideaus. They're going to drive that one along the boards, but it's met by the Rideaus player, who dumps it back to his defenseman, and he's going to play a little D-to-D to get some space and then dump it down the other way into behind the net. Missick leaves it for his defender. And a little collision there behind the net, but the player for the Rivermen come out the other way, up over the blue line, and they go to shoot it in, and there's a scramble out in front of the net, and a missed opportunity there by the Rideaus. Oh, and a great shot there, big save by Slack. Well down a man with, there's only 4 seconds remaining. The penalty is now out, and they're coming back the other way here now. And that's going to go in and deep, off into the corner. It's grabbed by the Rideaus player, who's going to drive it up the boards now, sends it off to his centerman, back over to the boards as number 11 comes over and shoots the puck in. Missick tips that one off over into the corner, and it's picked up and taken behind the net as the Rideaus are looking for a new spot to get in there. But their turnover at the blue line, unfortunately, was not able to be turned into much of a chance, as it just went the other way with a quick tip. There's a lot of back and forth hockey here right now, ladies and gentlemen. They're looking for a goal, and Slack splashes the leather, keeping the Rivermen from getting that one goal they need so bad here to tie this game up. Well, that puck's at the red line. And the Rideaus spin pass, and now they're coming in. They do not have the numbers. They are getting some fresh legs here, and the Rivermen are pushing pressure on that puck, but they can't get it out from their own zone off of the boards. They're playing like they may be shorthanded right now, but you would be incorrect, because there's no penalty against the Rivermen right now. And that puck at the side of the net was dangerously put to the side, but grabbed by the Rivermen. And a big turnover, comes back to the blue line, and it's picked up by 42 for the Rivermen, who's going to turn back and just shovel pass it up to Moyes. He's going to take the body and just flick it in behind the net. Slack's going to play it to his defender, and he's going to be pressured, but he makes a move and keeps the puck and avoids a hit. He's going to come the other way. 69's putting on a drive for him, and 17 stands in the way to make sure he can't give a body check there. And we have a little bit of a rubby-dub here. Adrian Moyes is in a rollabout on the ice with the Rideaus player. Unfortunately, that did happen a little off camera, so I'm not sure what took place there, which got 16 for the Rideaus and 17 for the Rivermen into a little bit of a mix-up there. I was tracking that, almost hit by 69. They're cutting across on the far side and didn't catch to see what happened here to Adrian Moyes. But Moyes is going to the box, so is 16. They're both going to be sitting down for some time here. And after last night's game between these two teams, like we said, we thought there was going to be quite an explosion between the two of them, but there wasn't. And that, we believe, is starting to boil over now. We have a slashing call, I believe, to 16 here for the Rideaus. And we have a roughing call to Adrian Moyes, the gentle blade tape giant. So the refs are going to have a chat here with the referees and the Rivermen coaching staff. I don't think they're too happy with the call here. I'm not sure. Like I said, I didn't see what happened, so I can't really say too much other than Moyes and I believe at 16, I'm just trying to grab the sheet here. I do apologize. One-man show today. 16, Brett Costello. Well, I do apologize. I got that backwards, ladies and gentlemen. We had Moyes for slashing, Costello for roughing. Again, we didn't get to see what took place, but the referees were quite adamant that was both going to the box right away from that hugging match that took place here. And this could be a sign of things to come between these two teams here. Like I said, they're getting physical right from the get-go of this game. It picked up right where it left off last night. And now we are starting to see how that physicality can slowly start to set off some tempers here between these players. Love the home and home series. They're always a great series event. Big turnover for 69. Robbed by Slack. Right from the point. That was a big save. So the faceoff's going to be to the right of Slack after he made the big glove save there on number 69 for the Rivermen. And they're going to get that to the blue line and out far side over here. There's going to be a drive by number 26. Offsides the call. And that faceoff is won by the Rideaus. And they're going to step over the red line and dump it in. Played by Missick for his defender. The defender is being pressured by the Rideaus, and he almost turned it over there behind his net, which would have been a dangerous place. Right out to the slot, and a shot quickly grabbed up by the glove of Missick, and the whistle is blown dead. And that's going to get won back by the Rideaus and driven in along the boards to the forward, back again to the D, but it gets turned over by the Rivermen. And now here come the Rivermen, oh, they get stopped up at the blue line and the puck, red line, puck gets turned over. Back come the Rideaus, and a quick stop up at the blue line kept the player onside so he could dump it in. And an almost breakaway pass gets intercepted and then played off to the side by Slack. Now here come the Rivermen, and a little bit of a checking from behind, and then a big hit on the board. We have no call from the referees, so they're still going to keep playing on. And a high shot snagged by Slack. Seem to be having some conversations here. Again, this is quite a series that's been building here between these two teams in this home and home. We expect that the tempers will probably flare out in this game, but they might not, but they have been showing that they've been increasingly getting a little bit more into each other's grill after the whistles. They've been getting a little bit more harder on their hits, leaning on them a little more. So there's a number of things that have been happening. We have a broken stick here on the ice, so that's what's been going on. Referee was just collecting the shards of pieces of broken stick as he takes it over to the Rideaus bench, and now they're going to drop the puck here to the left of Slack. And a centering opportunity that is just dealt with easily by Slack, and no one was able to pick up the rebound and fire it in them. Now they're going to come out the other way and just try to dump that one down. It hits the ref's leg, and the Rivermen are able to recollect it and start playing D2D to get some space between the Rideaus and themselves. They tip it in deep, and we have a whistle, and that puck's going to come down over here. .11:02 remaining in the second period. It's still a 1-1 game. A lot closer than last night's game, but the Rivermen are still yet to break Slack and figure out their power play situation. Another glove save by Slack. He's been gobbling everything up with that glove hand today. He is not been too much tested in close a couple times, but the Rivermen shots have been coming from a little bit further out, giving him a bit of time to adjust to them. And again, another shot from the point, gobbled up by Slack. And that just slipped by Slack. The player didn't see it by his feet, otherwise it would have been a great opportunity. Here they come the other way. And the one player for the Rideaus was busting there by the Rivermen, but he was unable to connect as that puck came by. And again, just back and forth hockey here as they're having a hard time gaining the zone. There is some pressure here, and that puck was almost turned over, but unable to be grabbed by the Rivermen player. Now they're going to come back the other way. And behind the net, they're looking for an outlet pass here to get that puck onto the net. It gets stopped up there by 16, who just dumps it in around the corner, back in behind the net, where it's picked up by 26 for the Rideaus, who is being pestered by 69 from the Rivermen. Now the Rideaus come in and a shot wide of the net, and then they bat the puck into the side of Missick, who's able to seal his post and get it down. A Rideau player is down in front of the net, but here come the Rivermen on a clear cut breakaway. Shot, a second shot, and a save. What a pair of saves by Slack on that breakaway. Sorry, just getting that something fixed here with the computer. One-man show today, ladies and gentlemen. One-man show. We're doing our best. We hope you're enjoying it. Shot off the side of the net, bounces awkwardly to the back of the net. Doesn't pop out in front. It looked like it could have potentially been dangerous, but it ended up not being. 8:48 remaining here in the second period as the Rivermen are looking to see what they can do to break this 1-goal lead here for the Rideaus as they were down 2 points now in this home and home series. The Rideaus are setting up on a cross ice, big shot, and a great save by Missick. And oh, now there seems to be this up. It looks like Missick is going to go after him behind the net. I might have been speared with his stick. He is not happy at all. I think he feels he got an extra little strike in there and was not happy now. It looks like there will be some people coming to the bench here for a penalty. Roughing is the call. And it looks like it's going to be the Rivermen only getting the call. Yeah, it looks like only the Rivermen are getting the call. Not the 2 minutes. Roughing. And you can hear there's a lot of "that's awful, that's horrible" coming off of the benches at the referees. And again, with the way this has been playing, this is the stuff that we fear getting out of control.
Arnprior penalty to number 86, Eric Nixon. 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the penalty, 8 minutes, 14 seconds.
And a bounce pass off the backboards. Almost was a dangerous opportunity for the Rideaus to get another goal here on the power play. Shot out and blocked there, and now fired all the way down. Met by Slack, who's going to turn and fire it right back to the red line, where they're going to drive back in now with numbers as the Rivermen were changing, but unable to get the shot in on net. And they're going to fight with the puck from the corner. Come out, and a opportunity to go out to the slot was bumped on the body, and now it's still kept inside just barely by the Rideaus, and they're doing a great job at keeping that puck moving away from the Rivermen. But here come the Rivermen now trying to poke that puck out, and we have a whistle. So 37 seconds remaining on the Rivermen penalty here in the second with 6:51 remaining here. 1-0 for the Rideaus in this game as the Rivermen look for the answer to even up the home and home series. And 47 is going to drive in behind the net with the puck. He does have some numbers back there to give him some support as they try to get that puck out, and it gets centered, and it's just flicked down by the Rivermen into behind the Slacks net with 3, 2, 1. The penalty is over for the Rivermen. It is all even up at 6:12 here in the second period. And a long pass intercepted at the blue line by the Rivermen, and they're going to dump it in. And apparently that was offside, the referee says, so they're going to have to tag back up for them to get control of that puck. and they got a goal to tie the game up for the Rivermen. And it took 34 minutes and 23 seconds, but the Rivermen have tied this game up at 1, and now on even footing for the remaining portion of the game. They will do their best to get the lead and tie up the series between the two.
Scored by number 16, Carter Peck. Assisted by number 10, Ryan Peck. And by number 17, Adrian Moyes. Time of the goal, 5 minutes, 37 seconds.
That was Peck from Peckamoys. And that puck got flicked out. It also was a decent hit in behind the net there as the announcer was calling the goal. It was off in behind Slack's net, far side. The face-off just to the right of Dallas Slack. And they're going to kick out the Smith Falls player of the draw. And that's won by the Rivermen. And a shot blast gobbled up by the glove of Slack. And another win by the Rivermen, but that puck now is going to be flicked up and out by the Rideaus. But the Rivermen are going to recollect and backpedal as they look for a lane out of their zone. And a back pass was unable to connect. And the puck is now deep in the Rideaus zone. The Rivermen are starting to pressure a lot better now since they got the tying up goal. They're a different team tonight than they were last night. They have a little bit more speed, a little bit more pressure, and definitely a lot more physicality out of this team tonight than we saw yesterday. I guess this afternoon, but either way. Miss is going to play the puck, and he gets bumped into again. The player, it wasn't intentional by any means, but he's been having quite a game back there with getting bumped and sticked and that. I'm sure they're testing his patience today in net. And a good move. He beats the check there, but the Rivermen come out with the puck behind the net. They're going to have to spin back and look for some distance. And he's going to lose the puck there to number 22 or 26. For the Rideaus, who just sends it in cross ice, and they're looking for a feed, and a great feed in the slot, but unable to connect in on the net as it just went wide. And Slack gets right out to play the puck again, as he doesn't want that puck in his zone any longer than it needs to be. And the Rideaus are having a bit of a hard time keeping that puck out of the Rivermen's hands after it gets over the red line. And there was a big slash that went missed. You could hear the yelling from the bench. They were not happy as they got the close-hand view as that slash came right by their bench. And a hit there. And now a wide open play. Big save by Missick. Here comes Adrian Moyes. He's going to flip the pass over to Carter Peck. Peck is going to come in and try to dump that there. He does it to the other Peck who shoots it. And where is the puck? There it is over on the boards. I was looking for it just like Slack was. There's 1 minute remaining here in the second period in this 1-1 game here in Arnprior, Ontario. And he gets the puck, but they're calling it a hook.
Do that, you go to the box, 2 minutes by yourself. You do feel safe.
And that's going to be Alex Holford, 2 minutes for hooking. And I don't think he's too happy about that call. And that puck gets...
Penalty to number 20, Alex Alford, 2 minutes for hooking. Time of the penalty, 47 seconds.
So here come the Rideaus out of their own zone as they look to use the last 30 seconds of this period to get that puck in past Missick. And he stumbles, and no, he's been hit behind the net. That's now the second time this period Missick's been run into behind his net, and he is not happy. You can tell he wants to give the business to the players in front of him. There might be someone who has to answer for that in the third period. This period is over, and we got a little bit of rough stuff there at the end of the period.
Second period of play brought to you by Kemper Business Park. Shots on goal after 2 for Arnprior 30, for Smith Falls 15.
We have a lot of cuss words going back and forth between the two players exiting the ice right now. I'm sure the camera's not picking it up, but I sure am over here. And I can't repeat those words if I want to stay on this live. So we hope you guys are.
Please make your way towards the benches after the Zamboni has finished flooding the ice. Performed by Trevor Buckman. Thank you.
Well, we hope you're all enjoying the game. I have a feeling that the tempers are going to blow apart here between the two teams. Adrian Moyes just leaving the ice now after speaking with the one referee as the referee was following him over to the door. So not sure exactly what's going to be going on here. We have the actually, I'll flip this over here because we are still, they haven't left the ice yet. They're still talking to the referees, and you can tell there is not happy whatsoever with these calls. I'll let you guys look at this here for a minute because this is quite, I have a feeling that we're going to lose control of this game. I try not to bring that up too much when these games get out of control, but this one here is, you know, you have two teams and you can tell these teams are starting to take light, you know, potential runs at each other and stuff like that, sticking each other. You know, we saw Missick get stick there in the corner, bumped into twice behind his net. I haven't seen too much around Slack yet, which is good for the Rideaus at this point. They don't want to have anything happen to Slack as he's one of their top key players on this team. Other than that, Not sure if it's going to explode, not sure if it's going to stay calm. It's a close game, so there is that potential possibility they don't want to have it explode and become anything too crazy, because that would, potentially lose you a game. But 1:12 left on the penalty to the Rivermen. 1-1 game, second period. We got about 11 minutes till we'll be back for the third period and the conclusion of this game. I'm loving it. I'm having a great time. I'll be back with you guys right after the intermission. Hi everybody, welcome back. I got cold right now. They turned off the heater. Why would you turn it on and turn it off? Nick Smith Center, you're a tease. I said it. All right, so we're just about to get Chuck Puck going here. And then we'll be getting back into the third period. They got about a minute and a half here. And then they'll be chugging some pucks. The guys coming on the ice right now, the player, that's Matt Denis. And we got some young little whippersnappers out there. Let's jump you guys on over here. And we'll let you see the little whippersnappers. Maybe I'll do some commentating on the Chuck of Puck.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for our Chuck-a-Puck competition. Is this all our contestants? All righty. The rule of the game is simple. The person who gets their puck closest to that center puck wins the prize. Is everyone ready? On your mark. Get set. Chuck-a.
And the pucks are chucked. We have a couple going there, and it looks like we got nothing too super close just yet. That one is creeping in, but lost a little bit of speed. And it looks like we may have the winner sitting there right now by the red line. Oh, and he sneaks in to take the lead. And what is going to happen here? Oh.
Going once. Going twice. Right, that's it. Who's our winner? Puck number 0 is our winner. Thank you very much for participating and supporting the Arnprior. Head down to the lobby to pick up your prize.
And while they're finishing cleaning up the old Chuck-a-Puck, I'm warming up here waiting for the players to come on the ice. Referees are just at the door. The players at the door for the Rideaus. The Rivermen are, looks like they're just about getting ready to come over here. So, recap, second period,
Please
one
give
goal.
a big Rivermen thank you to our volunteer puck retrievers today. Zach DeFalco, Sutter Wheeler, Reed DeFalco, and Henry Henry.
So the goal scored for the Rivermen in the second period was scored by number 16, Carter Peck, assist to number 10, Ryan Peck, and number 17, Adrian Moyes. We got no one penalty on the board right now. That's going to be to Alex Halford. 2 minutes for tripping. It was at the 48 seconds, so he has a minute 12 remaining on his penalty. And the game is tied up. There was, again, some discussion with the referees at the end. I do believe it may have to do with the scuffle with Moyes and McKinney. So we'll see what takes place here in the third period of play. Other than that, though, we're pretty excited to see how this game is going to turn out here for us. Oh, it's Mr. Hamilton. Hamilton, how do you feel about the game?
I don't know. It's a high-scoring game.
Why are your players getting into Mystic space down there?
Oh my god.
They've been bumping them like nothing.
You're just a hater.
Hater. I support
Hater.
any team. Any
No,
team.
No, you don't. You just don't want us to win.
Well, that's because you're cheering for them.
Thank you.
No, either way, we just want to see some good hockey. So the Rivermen here are coming on the ice, and it looks like we're about to get this game started here.
All I'm gonna say is I definitely would have won the chocolate puck.
I'm just going to let you know that on the stream, Justin thinks the Rideaus are going to win 6-4. But this, who is it here? Zach, he thinks the Rivermen are taking an OT.
Who's that?
I don't know. Zach, our viewer. Hey, get away from the computer. Stop it. He says hi. All right, get out of my booth. I got to get this going here. Because you're a pain in my butt. And it's the third period, 1-1. The Rivermen are down a player. Will the Rideaus be able to pop one in and make it 2-1 here? Rivermen win the face-off, and they fire it off the boards down and deep, and it is met by Slack, who leaves it for his defender. The defender's going to wait and find somebody to fire the puck off to, and here they come. off the far side, up over the blue line, and he tries to deke around the defender, but is met by the Rivermen player. The Rideaus secondary player came in and backed him up with that puck, but the puck goes all the way down to Slack, who's going to spin it over to his defensive player, and they're going to turn around and start driving it out over the red line and back into the Rivermen zone. The Rideau player will stop up, sending it back to the point, and they're going to drive a shot from the point, high in the air, handled by Missick. That puck got lost there for a second, but it was whistled down. "29 seconds remaining here on the penalty to Halford. And the Rivermen are able to dump it down to Slack, who's going to leave it there for his defender as the Rivermen, or Rideaus, collect back the puck. Too many teams with our names here, ladies and gentlemen, for me. And they drive and try to pound it into the side of Missick, but he holds his pad down to seal it from getting in. And then there's some conversation over there. 6 seconds remaining on the penalty to Halford before he jumps back on the ice. Never know, maybe he'll go down and snipe a breakaway goal. And that puck is flicked just outside, and the Rideaus lose the puck at the blue line. Here comes Halford out of the box. I didn't get a breakaway. I tried to call before it happened. So it's going to go in behind the net. Halford's going to retreat back there to grab the puck. He's going to come out on the other side, centering the pass out to his player, and it gets left there by Slack. Slack should have covered that one. I don't think he realized it was the Rivermen player there, and that puck out in the shot. Slotton shot and scored by number 11, and the Rivermen take the lead early in the third period here in Arnprior. That was definitely mishandled by Slack at the side of the net, and then was gobbled up by the Rivermen players, and then they got it back to the point where they were able to send one in to make it 2-1. And another turnover in the Rideaus zone, but it didn't cost them this time as they come out the other way over the blue line. And they're going to drive in with numbers with a shot on Missick, unable to get it on the net. They're going to drive out from the side of the net looking for a lane to the net, and they do find one, and they shoot and score just like that and tie the game up. In 2-2 is the score here in Arnprior. The Rivermen take the lead. The Rideaus pull it back to an even score. (2-2), and the Rivermen win the faceoff, and they're going to try to spin that puck back around as the Rideaus are pressuring, but it comes back to the Rideaus' blue line. That was Snyder from Halford on the Arnprior goal.
Smith Falls goal, his second of the game, scored number 48, Eric Wessel, assisted by number 11, Kyle Lavelle, and by number 16, Brent Costello. Time to goal, 17 minutes, 53 seconds.
That was Witzel's second goal of the game to give the Rideaus the tie game. And here come the Rideaus the other way again. They're going to just lob that in towards the net, but it's going to go back around far side and out to the red line where the Rideaus are going to recollect and come back in and drive, and they're going to push towards the net and driven down into the net. No call, it looks like, here from the referees, and a shot from the slot that was dangerous but didn't make it through to the net, and now they are just trying to get that puck out of the zone and a safe distance from Missick. Now here come the Rideaus with a little bit of speed. 69 is going to drive over the blue line and into the ground. He drops it for his player, leaves it for the other player, who puts it back, trying to shovel it to 69, but it didn't make it through to him. But they are looking at keep putting pressure on it. It is now out to the red line as the Rideaus keep moving it over, and a bump at the blue line takes the Rideau player off of the puck, and now they have to come back out and back in. They're going to drive in and shot on Missick, and that puck is going to go wide there off of the rebound. And a goal here by the Rideaus to make it 3-2. And just like that, the Rideaus get their 1-goal lead back here in Arnprior.
And the Smith Falls good guys have the lead.
There's a homer up here right now, guys. There's a homer for the Rideaus. So, 3-2, 15:30 remaining in the third period. And now the Rivermen had to score another one to get this game back.
Smith Falls goal scored by number 12, Andrew McKinney. Assisted by number 16, Rick Costello. And by number 26, Mike Haney. Time of the goal, 15 minutes, 30 seconds.
And that goal was scored by Andrew McKinney. Now we do have 15-11 left here in the third period, and we will see what takes place here in the remaining 15 minutes if the Rivermen are able to get a goal back and put it on even kilter, or if the Rideaus will be able to take away with it or hold it. And a big move and a big save there by Missick. He's down and he's laying across the net. It didn't make it in. They're going to get that puck to the point, and a big blasting shot goes off wide. And now the Rideaus are really getting control of the zone. They send it across, and a great opportunity, but it's tipped over into the corner and not on to Missick. And here, oh, it looks like the puck got stuck up with a stick that got left off. I believe it got caught up on the net, the boards there, and ended up working against the Rivermen. Missick's going to put the puck down here as a couple of the Rivermen get changes and they fire it down, and there's a chase for the puck. Slack gets the puck and tips it around to the boards. And that puck is turned over to Moyes. Moyes has it and he feeds it out in front of the net, but is unable to collect with Peck. And now there's a 2-on-1 for the Rideaus, and the shot goes wide and misses the net. Otherwise, that would have been a goal that could have put the distance they needed and the insurance marker on the board. But here come the Rivermen the other way, and he loses the puck over to 17, who has now bumped the Rivermen player trying to get the puck back. That puck's going to go all the way down into the Rideaus zone, and they're going to take it in behind their net. There's no players put on pressure. They have a moment to hold it there and collect. They need to get a pressure in on these Rideaus, or they'll sit back with this lead and just hold it there. 17 flicks it in deep, goes for a change as the fresh legs come on the ice for the Rivermen and the Rideaus. great opportunity. I'm not sure if Missick got piece out or just missed. And a big attempt on a hit, and he ended up putting himself in a vulnerable position on the boards. Puck shot high over into the corner as the Rivermen are attacking onto it. But the Rideaus are going to come out with the puck, and he centers it back to his point. The point takes a shot, and it goes wide and is picked up there by the Rivermen, who just tips it over to an empty spot on the boards and is picked back up by the Rideaus. The Rivermen are starting to play like they're on the penalty kill again and need to get control of the puck and get it out of their zone, or they're not going to be able to get the pressure they need to get the one more goal here. They are needing to tie this game up. And a big move to dodge out of the way of a hit there was Dick, but unfortunately he didn't come out with the puck after he dodged the hit. And the Rideaus come the other way. Offside is the call. Win by the Rideaus. They're going to turn it back now and start driving it in. Big shot high on Missick, and it goes up and out of play. (3-2) with 11:30 remaining in the third period. The Rivermen are down again and need to find the equalizer, or they're going to drop 4 points to the Rideaus here this weekend. A drop pass shot that goes off a leg, goes wide, picked up by the Rideaus, who are going to come back the other way and just fire it, but it hits a leg, goes in behind the net. Missick just leaves it there for his defensive player, who is going to just take a moment and look for a proper pass out, but that puck misses its intended receiver and goes all the way down for icing. Another great opportunity there on slack, gets dealt with very easily out to the blue line, and now a 2-on-1 for the Rideaus, but the Rivermen come back with numbers to catch back up and give their team some support. Save there by Missick with 9:28 remaining.
This evening's winning 50/50 ticket number. If you have purchased 50/50 this evening, please get your tickets ready. I will announce the winner soon. Thank you.
Another high shot dealt with by Missick.
All right, tonight's winning 50/50 ticket number
A shot wide there.
And thank you for supporting Arnprior.
And a backhand shovel shot at the net is handled by Missick a little awkwardly, but he did have a hold of it and pulled a timeout on everybody to have a moment here. And they're going to go off to the left side of him. The Rivermen need to find that spark of pressure and leaning on their opponents to get back here. They were doing good in this game, but now they've kind of set up and they need to get that pressure back onto the Rideaus here to get this game back to even kilter. And a great opportunity and a rebound chance that just missed the net. That was probably one of the better chances they've had here in the third now. And that puck hits a stick and goes up and wide. And the Rivermen come back over. Snyder takes a shot in. It goes off wide, and he gives chase on it. But now it goes over to the far boards, and a hit. He looked like he was trying to lay a hit there. I think he just missed them as the Rideaus player avoided the hit. $7:12 remaining here in the third period. The Rivermen are running out of time. The Rideaus are keeping the pressure on. They want to pop in one more goal here as an insurance marker on these Rivermen here and then set out the rest of the game. Remaining here in the third period, and it's a tie game. And just like that, with 6:27 remaining in the third period, it's a brand new game. And another great opportunity there that just hit a leg and went wide. Otherwise, they probably would have put the game ahead there for the Rivermen. They're going to try to use this momentum here. And a shot from the point awkwardly stopped by Missick. And the Rivermen need to get a little bit more defensive here now. They tied this game up. And a great move there by Moyes, unable to put that one through slack. Missick leaves it for his defender, who now turns and starts to gain some speed through the neutral zone, in over the blue line. Tries to dangle the defenseman, but loses the puck, and it's picked up by the Rideaus player. I don't even know what happened there, to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if that went out of play, if it was offside, if it ticked something, I couldn't tell you. High shot in on Missick, grabbed up with the glove. 4:31 remaining here in the third period in a tie game. We hope you're enjoying this game. It is a nail biter for sure at this point. Oh, and a big hit there behind the net. No call. Shot in high. And now it's being jabbed in at the side of the net. And there's a whistle made. That one went out without play. Sorry, that one play went without a call. I think it should have been a call. The ref was right there, but didn't seem to see it or felt it was a clean hit. So they're going to be playing off from the side of the net here. And a bump there on the body, but through comes the Rideaus over the blue line as they drive, and they center it for the Rideau player, but unable to get the shot through to Missick, and now it's just fought behind the net, and they try to toe drag it out front, but unable to, and now that puck's going to go all the way down beside slack for an icing call. They'll bring it back to, it looks like, the right of Missick. With 3:26 remaining, overtime is looming if neither one of these teams can get one in the back of the net. And now the puck is just being flicked back and forth right now. Blue line to blue line, as no one wants to make a mistake here. So they're being a little cautious. And they step over into the Rivermen zone, and a shot from a distance hits a body, is unable to make it through. And the second shot almost as well made it through. Here comes Adrian Moyes. Shoots, and no goal, the ref says. I'm not sure, I didn't see it there, but the ref said no goal, and I think he might be calling a penalty here on the Rivermen. I'm not sure. There is a player down in the net. So it looks like no whistle or no penalty, and the play is going outside. So maybe they're saying it was pushed off by the Rideaus player. 2:21 remaining here in the third period. 3-3 game. It's looking like overtime might be looming here, as both these teams are being quite cautious at this point. That one's going to be, I believe, saved there, but missing. Nope, that puck went out of play. They're coming to get a puck right now. And that was a great centering opportunity. Unfortunately, they couldn't get that shot off. Otherwise, they might have been able to end this game here. And two players go down quite awkwardly. No call. Puck shot off Missick and over to the far boards, where it's picked up by the Rivermen, who are just going to patiently wait to look for a lane to get that puck out to. And an amazing backhand pass. That would have been a beautiful goal had it went through. And we're in the final minute here in the third period of this 3-3 game. A goal now will pretty much assure a W. Tell in here everybody's sitting on pins and needles, eggshells, something I don't know what you sit on when you're nervous, but you can tell in here it's quiet. There's only a little bit of yelling from the players. As we have 5 seconds remaining here in the third. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to overtime. That's right, this game, we didn't know what was going to happen, but what I can let you know is good call by, let me see here, Zach Buell, for giving us the call there that he thought it was going to go to overtime. Just didn't get the right number right, but hey, what happened to your team? They were doing well. Well, aren't you a River or a Rideau?
What happened is you cursed us.
I cursed you. I cursed you good.
Yeah, but now we're gonna score when there's 6 minutes and 42 seconds left on the clock.
Who's scoring it?
Mike McKenney.
Mike McKenney. I say Alex Halford's gonna score it for the Rivermen. So McKinney or Halford, we'll see who gets it. Hey, look it. Your best buddy Justin's yelling boo at you. What a ship, the ship jumper.
Justin, let me say something. You cheer for Thieves, so you can stop talking.
We're taking the mic back before he gets us in trouble. Here comes Costello, drives in, shoots, save by Missick. Now coming the other way. Stopped up, Halford turns that puck back to the point as they're gonna set up. He gets, receives a pass back from the point. He's back there alone, so he has to get a shot off, and it hits a body and then stops up, but they almost turn over in their own zone. They have to spin back in, and they're gonna get some fresh legs out there for the Rivermen and Rideaus. And here comes Witzel over the blue line, cuts into the center, shoots, and it hits a leg. And now he's going to give chase over to the boards as the Rivermen give chase too, and out come the Rivermen ahead of the puck. He has to stop up and sends it wide over to 24, who's going to cut back over the red line to gain some speed as he tries to drive into the zone. He is with Peck there, and now he does get some space. He's going to drive in and cut and stop up. Pass back to the slot, shot, and just wide of the net. And now Peck has to pick that puck up. He's going to come out of the zone to give his team some chance to reset here. 8:16 remaining in the overtime. And Peck shot saved by Slack. Sends it out, big booming shot, and it's over! It's a goal in overtime! And listen to the crowd go wild! .03 remaining in the overtime, and the goal was scored. I believe that might have been number 9 who blasted that one through. But they're gonna give a nice little wave to the crowd as a thank you for supporting them here in this game. Let's see if they've updated who scored the goal. Number 8, Cole Peck. Ryan Peck and Dan Johnson. That game came down to the wire. Definitely deserve that star, Dallas Slack. Josh Snyder with 2 goals. And obviously Cole Peck with the game winner. That was a beautiful goal. So we're gonna have to take a look at the standing implications from this game. Definitely the 1 point here, I believe, for the Rideaus, Smith Falls Rideaus. So let's see here. I think they get 1 point for overtime, if I'm correct here. Let's take a look. Yeah, so there is a point for an overtime. So the Rideaus are going to be sitting at 15 points. And the Rivermen are going to be sitting at 15 points, both with 14 games. So I'm not sure who's going to be ranked up there versus who, because it goes by points, wins, and games played. So there will be some differences there with the score sheet or with the standings. Make sure you're checking into Between Two Posts podcast this week, and we're going to break down those standings for you. Do have a couple games in progress, so let's break down Friday, December 16th. Smith Falls Rideaus hosted the Arnprior Rivermen. The Smith Falls Rideaus won 9-4. The North Dundas Rockets in the Frontenac Phantoms game was postponed today due to weather. Not that bad outside right now, but on Thursday they were scared that it was going to be bad weather, so they shut down that game. The game here, 4-3, ending in overtime with the goal from Cole Peck. We also have right now in the second intermission. Second intermission. The South Grenville Rangers are hosting the Bytown Royals. 3-3 is the score there. So, definitely going to be a close game there. And that's great to see that the South Grenville Rangers are competing in this game. Definitely feel bad with John Gilmore sometimes there with him in net. He puts in a lot of work, and he doesn't always get W's. Now they do have Miguel Rideaus in net for the Rangers, but Gilmore does play the majority of the games, and I always feel bad for him because he's been doing quite a great job this season. Carlin Lyle, he's in that game, 870 save percentage, doing a great job for the Royals. We haven't seen them in a while since they haven't been at home, and I think they've had 21 days off between games. So that was that game. South Stormont Mustangs, Cornwall Prowlers in the first. The South Stormont Mustangs are leading 3-1 over the Prowlers. No penalties in that game. So good clean game there, and 4 goals scored in that one. And lastly, right now, unfortunately, we weren't able to get any content from this game. We weren't able to arrange it, but the Deserano Bulldogs are hosting the Tweed Oil Kings. Right now, Deserano has a 2-0 lead with a goal from Michael Anson and a goal from Brett Miracle. No big penalties or anything. That one's in the first with about 11:20 left to go here. So in the standings, again, if Deseronto wins, that will put them just below Smith Falls Rideaus, and we'll put them just below the Arnprior Rivermen. So right now, looking at, we'll have first is Gananoque, and then it's going to be Arnprior and Smith Falls. Not sure, like I said, which one's going to be getting that. Not sure how they're going to break that down. They don't give us too much information here on the EOSHL website, so we got to guess stuff here and there. But other than that, great game. Hope you enjoyed it. This will be the last game for the week, and then we're going to be moving on. Let's take a look here to see anything else I've got written in here before I peel out. We got Witzel with the Hattie. Didn't happen. Justin. Jacques Raoul for the Rivermen by Freehand Joker. Unfortunately, it wasn't him, but it was the Rivermen. We had Adrian for the Rivermen. Both teams are now tied for second place. That's right, Justin, but who gets who? Because you can't be tied in this thing. Someone's got to be second, someone's got to be third. All right, we have Peck, Dick, Johnson would be an amazing line. Inappropriate, Justin. All right, so we will see you guys later. Again, thank you very much for tuning in today. We had a large viewership. We're great. Super happy to have you guys on board watching with us today and all the interaction. That's awesome. Justin. All right, so we're going to be, I got to take my mother to the airport to send her off to Alberta to see my brother for Christmas, and I'm going home, work on Between Two Posts podcast. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Keep on streaming.